This is another episode of Mental Health Dialogue, and today I want to empower you with some of the techniques that you can use to be able to outsmart a narcissist. Remember, a narcissist, we said, is anybody who abuses you, who manipulates you, who takes advantage of you in any relationship. So you've been there, this person have been manipulating you, this person have been making you feel useless. You've been in that relationship, you've not been able to leave that relationship, or maybe you have successfully been able to leave that relationship, but you find yourself still going back to this toxic person. So remember, we said if you're such an individual, we gave you a name and we called you an empath. This is because you have compassionate empathy, and this is the empathy that makes you stick with this toxic person. So if you have managed to leave that relationship, congratulations to you. However, there are some techniques that you need to have within yourself to be able to continue being away from this toxic person. Remember, we said anytime you are dealing with a toxic person or anytime you are dealing with an abuser, you don't walk away from that relationship, you run away from that relationship. Because if you walk away from that relationship, that person is going to catch up with you. They will continue manipulating you. They will continue taking advantage of you. They will continue taking advantage of your ability to sympathize with them. And that's how you stick in a toxic, abusive relationship for a very long time. So if you've managed to leave that relationship, so how do you ensure that you remain out of that relationship? Number one is what we say, no contact. When I say no contact, I mean do not have contact with this person, whether physical contact or even through communication. And when I say no contact, I mean contact with that person who is an abuser and even their enablers. Remember, these people usually have enablers. This could be their family members, this could be their friends, this could be their co-workers. And these are the enablers who he uses to manipulate you. Every time you want to leave or you've left the relationship, he sends them to you to talk to you, to try and apologize on his behalf or her behalf. And that's how you find yourself going back. So when we say no contact, we mean no contact with this individual, no contact with the enablers. Let the contact that should be there with this toxic person be the contact that is very necessary. If it is discussions about the children, let it be conversation about the children, the way to bring up these children. So let there not be physical or unnecessary contact, because these people, they will continue manipulating you. They will tell you, let's meet up for coffee, let's just have a conversation, and in the process they end up manipulating you. You leave that meetup feeling bad about yourself because they blame you for everything that has happened, and so you even wonder why you met up with this person. So one of the technique that is very important, ensure no contact. Even if you have to have contact with this person, especially if it concerns the children, if there is a way you can be able to involve a lawyer to talk on your behalf, involve the lawyer, because they will not be able to manipulate the lawyer. But for you, you meet them in those meetups, they will manipulate you, they will take advantage of you, they know where to touch you, and you are able to attune to their emotions. So ensure there is no contact, both with the abuser and also with the enabler. That is, could be their friend, their co-workers, or even family members who they send to you to be able to talk to you on their behalf. Number two, we normally say set healthy boundaries. Any empath who does not have healthy boundaries, we normally say they are self-destructive. This means that the abuser or even their enablers, they can fix you into their business, they come to your life and manipulate you. Having healthy boundaries means being able to say no and stick into that no. Despite the amount of manipulation that you get from these toxic individuals, learn to say no and stick to your no. This means that you need to be assertive. Being assertive means not being aggressive, but being able to stand on your ground. State the fact as they are and say no to them. And for the toxic individuals, every time you are saying no, make sure you have eye contact. Look at them in their eye. They feel intimidated. And remember, these people, they have been intimidating you for the rest of your life. So every time you are saying no, ensure that you are looking at them in their eye. They feel intimidated. Every time you say no to an individual, when you are looking at them in their eyes, it shows some sense of confidence. It shows some form of seriousness within you. So learn to say no. By saying no, you are setting healthy personal boundaries where this individual cannot come and manipulate you. So for today, those two techniques are very important. Set healthy boundaries, learn to say no when it is supposed to be said no. And number two, ensure no contact with this toxic individual, ensure no contact with the enablers.